I can't siege the town and then assault because I don't think there's any way to get past them. It's a little bit of a different situation to last time. Also, this army is not as strong as I'd like it to be. What do we got in terms of... don't really have any mercenaries anymore. Just some peltas, some cavalry. Worth getting rid of that for an extra peltas unit? It might be. Okay. And they can both reach, right? Yep.
Ready for battle. I would travel many miles for Carthage. The path is blocked, my lord.
Sorry, I should just rotate the camera.
We fight for you, my lord. I would travel many miles. How can I serve for Carthage?
Yep, we'll take this because they don't have cavalry. How much do we have? 7, 8, 7 cav. Hey, we got a battle. Another one.
Oh no.
Roman fort with reinforced with a garrison against 2 of my armies.
Nice.
Skirmish the shit out of him. The idea. I've got a great cav advantage, so if I could find his other army before they get involved, that'd be great. And lock him down outside. Fighting outside the fort would be preferential. He's got really high defense units. He does have...
Is this outside of Beneventium?
No, this is outside the town called Auski. So east of Rome, straight east on the coast.
Oh, okay. Where your navy was?
Yep, my navy is sieging the town. They're just a little bit outside the town, fortifying. Our guys are coming in from here. So you think that this is like, if we're here and that our army's coming in there, this is like... Actually, no, this is it, yeah. So the coast is to our right. We're coming in here. My reinforcing army is just to the right of it. So that's why they're there. Okay, that makes sense. Which means their guys should be coming in over there. Up that horrible hill. Okay. This splits my army, though, pretty significantly doing this. But they actually can't run out this way. Okay, this might work then. Need my battle music on as well. This split your army badly. Well... See, if I move too far up this way...
We are at your command.
Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that at all. If I move too far up this way, they might not come in from here. They should, by all accounts, be coming in from over here. Yeah, it is risky splitting my guys, because my guys are going to come in here, and then we'd have to like maneuver around this way or something. It is a big ordeal. And if he runs out this way, then he sandwiches this army. Yeah, I don't know if I can destroy it faster because I only got hoplites. I can defend and attack, but I just worry that this army will come out. Now, if that army comes out, that's a bold move on his part. And we'll be running down with all our infantry this way. I don't know. It's a bit risky, isn't it? I think. He's a tricky commander. He can sandwich you. That's the thing. We're dealing with someone who's going to identify what I'm doing, obviously. Like, what would we do if we were him? Right? If I was sitting in my fort, what am I going to do? Just sit back and let him destroy my reinforcing army? Or am I going to go out and try to pressure on whatever's there? Now, he doesn't have cav. So fighting him outside the fort is beneficial no matter what. And I've got heavy kind of phalanxy type units, so maybe that would be okay. We could box ourselves up if we really wanted to. I think we should still try. Try stomp the reinforcement. Yeah, I just need to get my guys into the right position before we do this. These will be at the reserve.
Battle ready and eager. Orders!
Keep them here for now.
As you say.
Alright, I'm going to risk pushing them a bit further up, because I do think still be able to intercept. I hope. Who knows? Alright. Let's go.
awaiting orders.
Deliver this place.
Oh my god, that hill that your army's marching towards. I thought it was like the sea or something.
Oh, it's super steep.
Loyal sons of Carthage.
Yeah, I'm guessing by that response he's not out here.
Men of Italia, understood.
We await your orders.
He should have been coming in that way, but I guess he's not.
Heavy horse at your command.
If he wants to come out and meet me, then fine. But if not, and if he manages to get his troops in, well, it means that we kind of fucked up. Because then it means essentially that his defensive capabilities increase. Yeah, looks like he wasn't down here.
For Baal Hamun.
Men of Italia. As you command.
Unless he's like over this way or something. It's so hard to see, man. It's like so hard to see. Alright, yeah, so he's not over there.
At ready.
Scout, I'm trying to get our cavalry to run around, see what's going on. Also, I realized I left Photoshop open, which is probably killing the FPS right now. Okay, I've just closed it now.
Tarentine cavalry.
Run this way.
Quickly now. By your command. Italian swordsmen.
Oh yeah, I see those Roman flags you're talking about. They are really cool.
We were just saying in chat how cool it would be if you actually had like just better forts. Like the Romans, for example, had like trenches dug around the fort, and that stuff would be so cool.
Forts are like such an underappreciated part of Total War, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I love your idea of just like, oh, each turn passes, you get more entrenched. You know, the fort
Yeah,
gets
I think
bigger.
that'd be
I think it's great.
And like Rome could have the ability to happen a lot quicker, obviously. You know?
Yeah.
You know, be more specific, and maybe tribal factions, instead of trenches, they build, you know, more like kind of hilltop forts and stuff. You know, like it's just such an untapped potential of the game.
Yeah, that's why in Warhammer I was always pissed off because they removed forts completely. Fucking annoying. They're so cool.
And like you could even just make it, because like you could argue, oh well, players don't generally fight that many fort battles. But if you made it like if your army just stood still for like 2 turns, they start constructing a fort or something, you know. So that way you don't get fort battles every single time you fight. But if an army's just standing still, then they're, you know, a bit more fortified. And that way it's kind of more of a decision of having them rather than not.
Ready, my lord.
Found his army.
We await your orders.
Hiya.
Baal Hamun gives us strength.
Got shock cavalry there.
My lord, your command. Virtus.
Yeah, those Italian swordsmen, we gotta fight them outside the fort if possible. Harass him? Yeah, I will. That's the general? Oh yeah, I guess so. I just don't want to take a volley from
My lord.
his different stuff. I'd rather just kind of hold him in place to bring up my infantry here, which are basically on the way.
The gods are with us.
Oh, he's making a dash for it.
Loyal sons,
If he's gonna make a dash for it, we gotta close the gap and scare him, slow him down a bit. He's got missiles all over the place though.
Italian cavalry. Balhamun gives us strength.
Such a shame that we didn't bring this army around the other side. If we brought them around the other side, it would have been perfect, but didn't know. Gotta do what we gotta do. We also have a time limit in this battle, let's not forget.
At the ready.
So it's still not like super great to just fight like one army out here, unless we feel like it'll make everything else much easier. And we're gonna tire out our guys doing all this running. Is Three Kingdoms with mods better than DEI? Absolutely not. In no way. Is that even... No one's ever thought that. Unless they were mentally impaired.
Ready for battle.
Actually, I don't really want to fire.
Warriors, orders. Gotcha. We'll kill them all.
The brave ready for orders.
Axe warriors. We hunt for blood and battle.
Missile armed.
Alright, so we should take out those missiles.
Axes.
Shock cavalry ready.
Engage.
Quickly now. Melee warriors.
Warriors eager for blood.
Italian cavalry.
We are
Orders.
for glory.
Advance at speed. Italian cavalry. Advance at speed. Ready and waiting.
Charge.
Orders. At your service. Italian cavalry.
Oh, he did huge damage to his general. He's down to 63 men.
Cavalry.
Hoplites are just here now as well to fight properly.
Axe warriors.
Italian cavalry.
That was good.
Waiting.
Happy with how that went.
Ready and waiting.
Forward.
Battle ready.
Come on, hoplites.
Pike infantry.
Let's turn off the
Slingers.
let's turn off those guys firing now. They're doing their job.
Balhamun guards us.
A moon.
Men of Italia.
Orders. We await your orders. Riders at the double. Nay.
He's not coming out of the town yet, or the fort either. We got rid of all those archers, did we? That's a shame because I can't burn the stuff now properly.
Battle ready and eager. Stop now. Forward.
Just hold. Stop advancing.
The brave ready for orders. Cavalry. Missiles ready. Loyal sons of Carthage.
Hoplites.
See how these companions do, I guess.
Ready.
Ready for orders. Axe warriors.
Ready to ride.
Spears. Advance. Commander. Orders understood.
Ready. Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Orders.
Yeah, see, he's just delaying now, which is what he should be doing. He's trying to just delay the time for me to get into the fort. Because
At your service. Understood. Orders.
that's so annoying, though. Fuck him.
We hunger for blood and battle.
Your orders.
I have to throw. It means I have to throw my cavalry in to stop him.
Orders, my lord.
Riders at
Waiting orders.
Advance at speed. Forward.
Warriors ready.
Men of Italia.
Ready and waiting. Yes, commander. Melee fighters ready. Italian cavalry.
Hoplites ready. Ready for orders.
We await your orders.
Italian cavalry.
Ready. Ready and waiting. As you command.
Oh my god.
The guns out.
How much time do we got? We got 30 minutes.
Shock cavalry ready. Orders, my lord, my lord. Balhamun has blessed us.
Orders, my lord. Hoplites. Your orders. Charge. Advance at speed. Engage. Your orders. Forward.
Waiting orders. Italian cavalry.
Hoplites ready.
We await your command.
Don't forget to move the order. I'm letting them rest. They don't need to move anywhere. They're going to go in that way anyway.
At speed! Awaiting orders!
Italian cavalry
Ready!
to glory!
We are at your command!
Orders ready and waiting. Yours to command. As you command. For glory.
Ready and waiting!
Spears.
Alright. So this should lock down every other angle, I think. Pretty much.
Men of Italia. Skirmishes. Forward. Ready. Your orders. Our orders. Warriors eager for blood.
Ready!
Ready for orders.
Loyal
Engage!
sons of Carthage!
Spears.
Ready!
Threat is on.
Ready and waiting!
Charge! Advance! Charge! Commander! At your service! Engage!
Your orders!
Understood! Forward!
Orders!
Alright, let's try that again.
As you wish!
Ready! As double
Our
tower!
orders!
Ready for battle!
Fuck, he's just shooting these guys from behind.
Move it!
Pikes ready!
Advance at speed! Yours to command! Hoplites ready! Your orders! Forward! Engage!
Orders!
Forward!
Waiting orders!
Spell charge!
Those axemen.
At your service!
I like them a lot. Infantry can burn towers. Yeah, they can burn. I just meant burn from afar. I meant burn from afar. The towers are going to hit us like as we run up rather than us burning them before they can hit us.
Awaiting orders!
What I meant.
We hunger for blood!
Damn, man, they're still hitting me. Actually killed quite a considerable amount of those guys now.
Get running! Ready and waiting!
Alright, let's step forward. So this is bottom 12 minutes.
Orders! Hoplites!
But at least we did get to
As you command!
attack them separately, somewhat separately.
At your command!
Awaiting orders! As you say!
Can't really use the cavalry in there, so we might as well use them as best as we can out here.
Act warriors!
Italian cavalry! Victoria!
Our orders! We understand!
Spears! Your orders! Engage! Order charge! Advance at speed! Ready for orders! Your orders! Advance!
We await your orders! Orders, my lord!
Men of Italia! Riders! Advance!
Oh, looks like we can get in here.
Ride quickly now!
Act warriors! Back!
Orders!
Live to fight another day!
There's a
Understood!
spot through our own men right there. Let's go.
Italian cavalry! Advance at speed! To a charge! Ready to ride! Forward!
Come on, just keep going. It's pretty much my own men blocking me. So might as well just get in.
Hoplites ready! Ready! Orders? Yes, Commander! Understood! Ready!
My lord!
At your service! Ready and waiting! Orders forward! Heavy horse
Your
at your
orders?
command! Dominate!
What are your orders?
Forward!
Your orders!
Riders at the door!
Orders!
Commander! Engage! Yours to command!
Our orders! We await your orders!
Okay, we did it. Alright.
Awaiting orders!
I think it was good though making them not link up. But now we've got 25 minutes to win. And these guys are going to be tired.
Ready and waiting! Orders! Attack their position!
Orders!
Don't let him leave.
It looks so cool. I'm just on cinematic mode and it just looks amazing.
Close the gaps.
Spears! Ready for glory! Understood!
Our
Orders
orders!
understood! Quickly now!
Warriors ready. What curse you?
All right, now it's time to move, everybody. Just make sure no one's in phalanx,
Yes, ready. Commander.
and then we'll get everyone moving.
Ready.
Your orders.
My lord. Ready.
I can't believe he sat in there and just let the whole thing happen, but I guess
Italian.
that is probably the right thing to do. Is to win on time would be the best for him.
Ready to right. Ready. Ready. Commander. The gods are with us. And ready.
All right, forward we go.
Double time.
Only one of our cav units bled. The missile one. I did throw them into melee a bit too much.
Battle ready.
Okay, so this army's fresh.
Swordsman.
I say fresh. They are still quite damaged.
Ready for battle. Commander.
You can read chat now. Jackie, noob box fish. I think you should stop burning the fort while you kill him. Oh, right. I'll probably let these guys... Well, I don't know. I need to burn this side as well. I don't want them to fight one side at a time. I'm not sure about that. Onto the fort, indeed.
Ready for battle. Swords.
Yeah, I think I don't want them putting all pressure on one army.
Battle ready and eager.
Let's organize this while our boys make it over.
Run, curse you.
This will just organize it in front of me.
Forward.
These guys are kind of weak. Up them over there. These guys,
Swordsman. Melee infantry.
not too bad.
Spear infantry.
Never seen any of these units before, really.
Ready.
Couple hoplites. They can actually phalanx.
Ready and waiting.
These are super weak.
Quick
My
march.
lord. At the double. At spear.
All right. It's the first little outside skirmish done. Five minutes. 25 minutes take it for it. I don't know. That's the thing. But I don't think if it. What happens? Does anyone know what happens if the time runs out? Is it considered a draw? Or do we like take some massive defeat? Because it wouldn't be too bad if we just like even backed out now. I'm not going to do that, but if the time runs out and it ends up being a draw, it's not too bad because we've killed the garrison. The fleet's there at the town, so they could just literally walk in or sail in, and we could just try the fort again. You know, you do, but you lose, but you don't lose troops. Okay, that's not too bad then. That's all I'd be worried about. Now that still means my armies will probably run and split off. Potentially, which is a little scary. You wouldn't want this army, which is weaker, to split off and they chase it down and kill them because they're kind of weak. But we need to do some damage before we give in to something like that.
Awaiting orders.
I love the little screams.
Stand in.
Our miniature canne is over here. All right,
Hoplites.
take your time. Jesus.
Orders understood.
How we doing? Fresh? I'm seeing some fresh faces. You should, my troops that defeated the garrison, they're all like cheering and stuff at the moment. That's pretty cool.
Their spirits are high.
Yeah, it says they're fresh. I see some fresh faces in the crowd there. All right.
Men of Italia.
And so it begins.
Orders. The gods are with us.
I have an idea with these guys. It's a bit late now, but I want to bring them around this way to fire in at the backs of everybody. It's not late, it'll just take them a while to run that distance.
Get running.
They'll still come in handy, I think.
We are at your command.
Hoplites ready.
Alright.
Double time. Melee infantry at your command.
Hoplites.
Italian swordsmen. Spears. Double time, ready and waiting. Advance at speed. Italian swordsman!
And the double. We await your command. Forward.
Hoplites! Understood!
Got a lot of little barricades and shit here.
Spears! As you command!
Slingers.
Balhamon has blessed us! Italian spearmen!
At your service.
The gods are with us!
At the ready.
Orders.
Find your targets.
Swords! Tribunus!
Orders. Loose.
Orders!
Axe. Commander.
Hoplites ready!
Ready.
Hoplites!
Ready
Charge!
and waiting.
Advance!
We await your orders.
Act warriors! Warriors!
Your orders.
Forward!
Pike infantry ready. Engage, Commander.
Break forward!
We await your orders. Slingers.
Run, curse you!
Oh god, move the jab throwers, they're good at open gas. I'll move them forward when they're ready. I just don't want his missiles firing on me too much before that happens. Actually, now would be a good time to try to smash some of those dudes over there before we push in.
Await your orders! As you command! Hoplites ready! Spears! For glory!
Orders.
What are your orders?
Jesus Christ, the speed of the hoplites there.
Hoplites ready! Our aim is true! Our spears are yours! Slingers! We are at your command! Awaiting orders! Orders, my lord!
Actually, fall back though.
Amisos.
Missiles at your
What the hell are these
command!
guys doing? Oh, they weren't close
Missile
enough.
infantry ready!
Skirmishers. Ready for battle.
Fuck man, I don't really know
Italian swordsman!
Fire.
how we're gonna breach these guys. The Triaria and stuff.
Stop!
They can't burn walls, these guys, okay?
Hoplites! Spears! At the double!
Ready and waiting.
Hoplites ready! By your command! Understood!
These battles today, I know they're slugs, but I kind of love it. I think it's great.
Your orders! By your command!
Hoplites ready. Battle ready and eager. Take aim.
Kind of want to destroy this unit, you know, the one that has its sides turned to me a little.
Melee troops awaiting
Your orders.
orders.
Dominate!
Engage.
And then our slingers can start firing in soon as well now. Hitting into the backs of these guys, you know, Principes. I'm not very confident, but, you know, I hope.
At your service! For glory! Italian swordsman!
Ready.
Hoplites ready! Ready and waiting! We obey!
Pikemen at your command.
Spearmen at the ready! Forward!
Your orders.
Some of the towers are still up right now, which is kind of crazy.
Your orders.
Captain advance!
A lot of them are taking huge damage though, which is good.
March! Hoplites! Orders!
Finally, towers are going offline.
Warriors!
Ready and waiting. Yes, Commander.
Fire is cinematic. Reminds me of the Attila gameplay. A little bit.
Hoplites! Forward! Orders, my lord! Pikemen! For honor! Double time! Servants of Baal Hamud! Advance!
For glory! Italian spearmen! Italian swordsmen!
Forward!
Holy shit! This is a general unit.
And feet!
Hoplites ready!
At speed! Cut for glory!
Ready and waiting!
Pikemen!
Forward! Act, warriors!
Move it! We are at your command!
How's this unit doing for damage? Come on.
What are your orders?
Go! Warriors ready! Italian spearmen!
Oh, he spotted it. Yeah, he spotted it. Is he firing on them though? No, not really. Okay, we'll stay there. Seem to be doing fine.
Loyal sons of Carthage! Find your target!
Skirm,
Guys are basically out of ammo now.
Get running!
Your orders?
We await
We
your
obey!
orders!
Charge!
Orders!
Orders?
Forward!
Orders
Warriors
understood.
of Carthage! Understood!
Your orders? And
Orders.
forward! Double time!
Those barricades are really well placed because they just won't go down properly. They're on fire, but I don't think it's really doing anything. I think they just caught fire by accident when we threw the torches, because you can't normally burn the barricades, right?
At
You
your
just
service.
Commander!
destroy them.
Commander!
Yes, Commander! Awaiting orders!
Spears!
Yeah, they're not really taking them out.
Hoplites!
All we need is one breach, one anywhere, and then we're in, you know? It's just one of these areas has to be breached.
Ready!
Orders! Understood! Warriors ready!
Recall!
Ready! Battle ready!
I can't destroy these barricades. They're just like in the way. How much time do we have? 15 minutes. Yeah, we can't seem to beat that. I don't know what to do then about that.
Hoplites ready!
It's really kind of annoying actually that we can't destroy those little bits.
At your service!
As usual, some troops are kind of fucked up on them, and that's breaking my cohesion.
Advance at speed!
Orders!
Like, let's just see. Like, are you gonna do anything? Can you take them out? That's really annoying. Oh well. What can you do?
Swordsman! At the double! Shock cavalry ready! Riders at the double! Hoplites! Ready and waiting! By your command! Engage! We await your command! Advance! Hoplites!
Oh my god, it's a nightmare. They won't line up properly.
Ready! Disengage! And engage!
What a nightmare.
We await your command!
Let's just tell them to line up. Maybe they'll do it.
Awaiting orders! Advance at speed!
Spears! Advance at speed!
Riders advance!
Men of Italia!
Let's not get crazy. Hang on.
Act warriors!
Orders! Heck yeah!
Almost out of ammo now. These guys did not do nearly as well as I hoped. But they're almost through there. But then we're just hitting the next unit after it.
Your orders! Cut for glory! Chosen swords!
Oh my god. Is it possible to... Is that possible? To run along here, burn something and get in? That'd be... I didn't know that. I gotta test that out sometime.
We await your orders. Hoplites!
Quick march!
How are the losses looking? Not good. It's just for time more than anything. But yeah, fighting, even if we're fighting phalanx to phalanx from the front, it's just not going very well.
Await your orders. Spill their blood.
Actually, I think that's the right unit to attack. I can barely even it's mostly like the cohesion thing is just fucked because of the little bits of barricades that are blocking me.
Loyal sons of Carthage.
It's just making it really difficult to
Advance at
make a go of
speed.
anything.
Commander!
Like this area looks pretty weak, which is good. But my guys are pretty weak over there as well.
Italian swordsman! Double time!
Like I'm attacking phalanxes from the front that don't need to move, you know? I'm not sure what else I can do though.
Your orders!
Advance at speed.
orders!
My lord.
Engage! Orders! Engage!
He is starting to take a lot of losses though, in some places for sure.
What are your orders? Whatever.
I wonder, can I get through? Oh no, no way.
Italian swordsman!
We await your command. Double time. Heavy cavalry ready and willing. Ready, my lord. The gods are with us.
If he wants to chase me out here, then great, but I don't think he does.
Men of Italia! Obbediamo!
Ready.
Etiam!
Tribunas. Hoplites ready.
At the double! Italian swordsman! Yes,
Ugh,
Ready.
difficult.
Time. Hoplites.
I don't know. Don't know what we can do. You should retreat and regroup. I think we might have to. I don't think I can get in. But I think we've maybe done enough damage that the army that chases me will not be very powerful. Like my cavalry's all intact, so a land battle will be so favorable. But in a fort, I don't think I can take him now. Yeah, let's try to tactically pull back.
We await your orders.
Hoplites ready!
Understood. Back, sons of Carthage.
Back now!
Let's leave,
Ready.
that unit's basically dead anyway.
Yours to command! Orders! By your command! Your orders! Back for glory! Hoplites ready! Back now!
Break from the enemy. Valhamut towards us. Hoplites ready.
Trappers
Swords
ready! Men of Italia!
ready. My lord.
Italian spearmen!
I don't want them to retreat out that way. That would be pretty rough.
Awaiting orders.
Ready for orders! Hoplites understood! By your command! Heavy horse at your command!
Withdraw our orders. Forever loyal.
Which way do they withdraw? Yeah, that's straight through them.
Pull back.
Oh, Lord.
What are your orders? That's the orders.
Men of Italia! At the double! Your orders! Yours to command!
Oh, that's a nice full unit in there still.
By your command!
Amisos.
us! Advance at speed!
This retreat is worse. You take more casualties. I don't care. I'm not just fighting there, letting them die.
We await your command.
I never did find out how to destroy that barricade.
We are at your
You
command.
slinker back, you coward.
Oh, it's all good. Damage has been done.
Yeah, I mean, we were saying in chat, you take the town now because you killed the garrison. That was probably the main goal. Now your
Yeah.
fleet can just move in and take the town.
Worst case on this is that this Roman army, my army split in a weird way, and they chased the weaker one. I'm confident that if they chase the bigger one, I'd actually win the fight. But if they chase the weaker one, then
Wait, is this your turn or Rome's turn?
this is my turn. You're in the fort. You can't attack from the fort.
Yeah, no. So if it's your turn, you can just take the town and you should be able to kill this army because it will be in range. I'm pretty sure.
No. What do you mean? Oh, you mean with my navy?
Yeah, because now there's no garrison, your navy can just take it, and this army should be
I don't.
in range.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
But then you just kill it that way.
I think even with my full navy, maybe yeah, because there's no garrison. But even with a full navy, I don't know if it'd be something I could take. There's still a decent amount of you alive. I don't think a navy army could beat this army in a town. Do you?
Your army's not in range.
Hoplites, ready!
What do you mean if
Of
my
the
army's
town.
not in range?
Your armies will be in range of the town.
Mine won't be after this because I'm gonna lose. They're gonna retreat.
Yours to
Yeah,
command.
but it'd be a draw, right? You
Yeah, but
won't
my
be-
armies still fall back. They fall back though.
I thought they just stood still off on draws.
My chat told me they fall back. I don't know though.
Okay.
Hoplites, as you command.
I've hit triple speed if you're just falling back.
Yeah, unfortunately my retreat area is like the opposite side I was attacking from, so I had to maneuver around.
Yeah, no problem. It was a fun battle though. Make for a good battle.
Yeah, those fucking barricades, they looked awesome when they were on fire and stuff, but they just wouldn't destroy completely, the last two little bits.
Oh yeah, some are still burning.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the thing, you don't want to set them on fire, right? Because you can't destroy them then. I didn't actually try to set them on fire, but I think some of them caught fire when we threw torches at the walls.
Okay.
Good to know for next time though. I'll have to take them out
We
first
marked the
before we throw
plan.
torches.
Slow you up. Yeah, they've literally just destroyed now. The plan was to put them barricades there so that you couldn't burn the back wall. Give
Yeah.
the towers a bit more time to shoot. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it's silly of me to try and burn the back wall before them, because that's what slowed it completely. Oh well. Try burning down less defended point. The whole place was evenly defended. He has an even defense around it. There's no less defended point. Although... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit that.
What was that?
I was saying although, but I hit F by
All I
accident.
got was oh.
Yeah, I went
Oh,
very
what's
high
happened?
on it
Did
for
you
some reason.
won?
Although... Yeah, I was going to say... Well, it doesn't matter anyway. But I was going to say, although... Around the back, it seems like you can actually somehow scurry along there slightly, which would be kind of undefended, but I don't know how this works with these things. I'm not sure. Don't forget that one unit, I know. I don't think he'll be the type of guy to come out and attack it anyway. The timer will probably run out before the battle actually ends. But yeah, so what we were talking about there is these self-made barricades, if they catch fire, they literally take about 5 to 10 minutes to burn out. And you can't attack the pieces that are on fire. Now, normally if you just attack them, melee attack, you can just cut barricades apart really quickly. But and I didn't set them on fire on purpose. We threw torches at the wall, which some of them caught onto the barricades and lit them up, which meant I just couldn't like form properly the way I wanted to here. I don't think things would have been that different if I had, but it definitely would have bought me a little bit more time because I kept trying to take them out. So in future, if you see a barricade in front of the walls like that, you just got to make sure that you destroy the barricades before you set the wall on fire. I was just sorry, I got stuttery there because I was thinking, I wonder could he light his own barricades on fire, and that would make it really impossible to take them out. You just buy yourself 10 minutes basically, but that would be a bit too gamey for us, I think. I should have tried to burn more walls for the cav. Yeah, maybe, I guess. I had a decent amount in reserve doing nothing. Maybe if I did burn more. I still think, though, he would have just boxed up and it wouldn't have made too much of a difference. But yeah, that might have worked. It might have worked. I mean, I thought I burned quite a lot of the walls when you see it. But yeah, maybe burning the third section. The only section I didn't burn was this side. So if I open that up maybe further, maybe then. And then after he needed to refill like a few of the gaps, then maybe he wouldn't have had enough. Yeah, that might have worked. Cav burn walls, right? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I could have done it with the cav. I didn't even think of that. Let me just see. Yeah, they could have done that. I didn't even think of that. Something for future as well. I did actually send a unit around this way to burn that tower, but then I think I changed my mind and sent them back. That was the only tower that didn't stop burning.
He's game, he's live.
We killed more than them, surprisingly, but I guess it's because of the garrison. Like, a lot of these units are just totally fine and intact. Yeah, not a good idea to ever hit anything from the front in phalanx.
Are they Balearic slingers?
They are indeed.
They did jack shit in that battle. Do you
I know, I haven't seen them do anything in any of my battles. I don't know how yours were so much better when you used them before.
But mine were all mercenary ones. I don't know if that makes
These ones are actually better. We compared.
Even. I was also saying it's probably better for me that Rome hasn't reformed their units yet, because they're so much more defensive
wise, yeah, for sure.
Like, instead of that killing power, they just hold the line in. And the majority of the battles against you, it will be defensive battles, right? Because you'll be putting the AI in a bad situation as best as you can. So it kind of works out in my favor.
It does, and their AI is doing really well. They keep positioning themselves fortified next to next to towns, so they're actually like doing quite well with that.
Yeah. Can you see much into Greece or anything? Do they have any armies over there?
Yeah, they're taking Pella right now.
Really? Shit. Knock knock, Big Daddy's gonna come back soon when he's done in his wars in the east.
Yeah, these wars at Rome are never gonna be done. About 30 seconds to spare on that one. It was a tactical retreat. Tactical. Okay? Balearic slingers are better for killing missiles than hitting armored Romans. Well, just to cut you off real quick, when he used them for destroying our pike infantry when we were playing Egypt, and he was wrecking us with Balearic slingers and Cretan archers. Oof, did lose a good few units on that second army. They're all mercenaries. These ones aren't too bad. I don't like losing the Sacred Band though. Yeah, I don't know if that was worth it actually, in terms of the units that went down.
Regroup and fall back!
Okay, luckily our armies are together.
Fleet reporting, set up a blockade!
Yeah, they fall back, and there's no way I can take the town with this fleet. They're in range.
Forming a blockade!
Yeah, that wasn't worth it then at all. Oh well.
Ready for orders! None shall
It's a nice
pass!
gamble because you need to take these towns before Rome's done in the east, right? And if you can secure
Turn
Italy, you
about!
start making a lot more money, and then you can use that to build more troops and get population.
Yeah.
And with your navy as well, can like garrison the strait as well and just kill.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing. Because Syracuse took that town, my navy has to go all the way back now to supply. Fucking annoying.
Oh, gross. I mean, you don't know anything in Sicily either.
Ready for orders!
Yeah, so
fight for
not
you,
taking
my lord.
Ascalon there was a bitch because you could have just resupplied
Ready
there.
for battle! At your command!
I don't know if these guys are going to survive or not, really.
How can I serve Carthage?
Okay, anyway. We got to clear some pirates out here. I'm a bit worried. There's a 13 stack there and a 13 there. So 26 versus my 20 might not be very good. Especially if we run out of supplies now. That's only 2 turns away. Although it might be 3 now that we're going to take some attrition. It was a bit rough in Italy because we're making great money and everything. I don't have the money anymore, but yeah, I'll probably get rid of those elephants and recruit up. They are gaining back though now. They'll get 1 back, 1 elephant. I'm okay with that. The question is, what are Rome going to do now? 17 units, no cav at least. If they come up against this, we could try to box up a little bit. Not going to go that great. We're in range of Arminum, which has a garrison coming back now, and that'd be. But Syracuse would be in control of it. I wouldn't be in control of it.
I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
It's all just very dangerous. You must not fight any more sieges versus Rome, unless we get like an insane amount of missiles. But yeah, I mean they keep forting up. I don't know what I can do about it. If we can see, they just forting the crap out of themselves.
What do you wish of me? I'll just scout ahead.
I mean, at a certain point, it's like we gotta fight them. We had to fight them that time. It was either do that or do nothing and wait and see what they do, which isn't really a great option when time's against you. Remember, Darren, not one of your units can beat Triarii from the front. It's crucial. Yeah, I know, but sometimes you gotta like at least engage so that you can buy time for units to get around behind. So that's why I was engaging them, because I was like, oh, we're breaking through on the northeastern part of the fort, the northeastern square. Like if this was the fort square, this part we actually did break through because our slingers were hitting those units from behind. That's the other thing, they're hitting it from behind. It's doing nothing. Anyways, so I thought like, oh, we'll get through there. That's where it seemed like the breakthrough was going to happen. But then they did break and he actually just brought up another unit. So I was like, fuck. He didn't have anything else left. So I think your guys are right. If I took out one of the other walls, he would have been stretched too thin to cover everything. He would have had to like throw missiles or his general up against one side. Yeah, Triarii are insane. I'm lucky that they don't just have an all stack of Triarii, to be honest. Look at how much upkeep they are. It's only 150. I think this army is going to come forward and kick my ass. I don't know what I'm going to do. We could try to retreat and just hope for the best.
Ready for orders. How can I serve Carthage? Ready for battle.
We need to head back to like Arretium and Rome to recruit fresh units. If it chases you, turn the fleet around to take that town. There's no way I can do that. Well, I guess. Oh, well, I see what you're saying. Because yeah. The issue with that now is I don't know if these guys will actually make it to there next turn because they're going to take a 5% movement hit that they didn't have before. So they actually might not make it back to where they were last turn. Plus, the garrison's still pretty weak. That's true though. That's a good point. If they give chase. Yeah, that's actually a great point. I should have probably left my fleet there. Alright, it's the end turn. So Rome fell back, and they brought their navy to Asculum. So they did the smart thing, actually. Did the smart thing. What the hell's with Rome AI and me? When Rome were my ally, and I was playing as Moria, and Jackie was Macedon, Rome waged war on Macedon on my behalf, and they never moved one army against him, and they had 12. But no, when it comes to invading Italy, they're all over the place. I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Alright, so Legion 6 is there. Legion 2 is there. They haven't actually recruited up into their army yet, which is interesting. Because they do have a barracks. So we have finished the muster field, the Agora in Rome. Carlos has gotten its own muster field, but I don't think we're ever going to use it again. Lale's gotten a fishing port and consecrated grounds in Arretium. Nice. Okay. We're building.
My lord.
So now we can actually... Well, this army's kind of tapped out. I'm going to leave the elephants. They're replenishing slowly but surely. And this army has the archers. Alright. The army's not too bad, actually. So what can we recruit? We have to head back here, though. Which leaves... I actually don't mind if we leave Arminum open. I just don't want Seleucid's fleet or Syracuse fleet to ever die. Just check, can these guys go that way as well? Yeah, so
Ready for battle.
let's get back to the safety of our own territory.
I would travel many miles for Carthage.
Don't think that we're going to... Look at them, they just fort up every time. They're so defensive. This one didn't, amazingly.
Ready for
So,
battle.
now we can get some units. There's not many Libyan Phoenicians here, though. Foreigners is a decent amount, so we can keep getting those Campanian hoplites at least, which they seemed alright. They seemed good. Subjects is still quite low as well. But there's also some more up here that we can tap from. Yeah, 1,200 subjects up there, so we could actually
I
maybe
live to
walk a
serve
little
the mighty
further.
Carthage. Hamun be praised.
But while we can, we'll just see if we can get some troops from there.
March. Ready for battle. I would travel many miles for Carthage, my lord.
Okay then.
It's a great and glorious thing.
I think we've only got 3
fight
recruitment
for our
slots,
cause.
from what I remember. Yep. Okay. The other thing I forgot is Syracuse and Panormus are at war with Italy, so they might start taking some towns in the south now. Which is kind of good. Yeah, it's all about taking Ascalon as soon as we can. What we want really is this barracks, mercenary procurer. $2,000. So let's get that. How's the town actually? Is it happy? It's really happy. Probably because of the generals that we have. Val Hamun Shrine, obviously, and then we'll just keep running our governor up this way. It's going to take him ages to get there, but I'm committed to it. The Visi look like they're bearing down on the Sistani Confederation, which is sad. Kind of don't want them to win that, but it looks like they will. They might not, though, given a good garrison and some time. Alright, we have $2,500. Do we need to build anything anywhere else? Let's check the diplomacy between the Seleucids and Garamantia. Nope, they're not at war with them.
Welcome, friend. Let us conclude our business with good haste, and then enjoy the pleasure.
I wonder how much they would need to do that. Because I really don't want the Seleucids ever taking them out. So we gotta move that fleet into dangerous waters. So now we have 1 turn to go. We have -20 movement range. Oh, we can easily get back there. I guess now because it's summer. Or did we come from up there? No, yeah, no, that's right. Okay. All we need to do is just touch down in a port for 1 turn, then we can move back out. Fleet costs me so much money as well.
As you command. My work is done.
Okay. Just interesting to see what Rome have over there. Now Latium is making so much money, or so much public order, that we could start to tax it, and it makes 2,200 just with the 2 towns it has. Africa, we've got all the way up to $8,000 now. That's pretty good. Pretty happy about that. Our empire maintenance didn't go down that much, even though we removed that character from that lady. None of our generals died either, which is good. Okay, we embezzled 3,200, so we have a load of money now. What the hell is this? Oh, is it giving me? Is it giving me the money next turn? 11,400. Is that because we taxed Rome? Let me just readjust it. Really? Oh shit, we're actually even paying. We have high taxes on. I forgot about that, and we're gaining public order everywhere, right? Don't mind if I do. But we are hurting our growth, so maybe we should lower that back down. We can seem to take the hit. You have an army in Iberia. If not, get one recruited. You're at war with the Gaulish faction. I'm aware of that. I'm at war with the Auski. I do have a kind of smaller army here, just chilling. I'm not at war with the Vivici. If those go to war with me and the Auski, then I'd definitely recruit up. But for now, we'll just see what happens. If it looks like Sistani are going to lose their town to the Aussie, then we'll recruit and move over here to Ars. Back to where all things stem from. And some people were saying about mercenaries. So let's see, is there any new ones available? But I didn't think there were. We have moved into a different region. There's a couple they're refilling. They're not all there yet, so we'll leave it for now. We can't do any more recruitment than what we have going right now, so 3 per turn. Want to do training, so we need to go down that chain.
Fight for you, my lord.
And we can lower empire maintenance further and increase tax. There we go, making good money now. Starting to really build it up. Considering we have a full fleet and we're making more money because our army, a few units died. That's why. All right, about to go for the Ars. Don't need to. Already got it. I'm trying to protect the Ars. I don't think there's anything else for us to do other than just make our money and get paid. It's really all about, yeah, what are Rome going to do next? You know, what can they do? It would be so great if they just decided to, like, oh, we need to go over to Greece. Or come down and fight these armies and kind of cancel themselves out. But pretty confident in the next turn or two we should have what we need to sort of take them down. You know what? There's more population. Oh, it's a bit risky leaving Rome, though. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say there's more population for us to gain from in the north. If we went up here, but we won't do that. Alright.